Oh, out getting a little exercise, just a little walk on a rainy day. Just loaded some cars from the food truck over at the church, and it's just a nice day out here. One thing I was thinking about is gut instinct. So sometimes you hear gut instinct, and there's a real reason for that. We have our nervous system is all through our bodies, and it's particularly affects our gut, where our stomach and our digestive tract has a lot of neurons. They even call it our second brain. So when we have a response to some situation and we feel it in our body, often in our gut, it's because there's a subconscious process going on to help us make a decision, and usually a pretty fast decision. And so most of the time, our gut instincts are pretty good to go on. But the more severe the potential consequences of a decision become, assuming you're in a situation where you can't have time to think about it, it's good to double check our gut, because there's two things that can be going on if we have a gut instinct, either positive or negative, meaning our gut's telling us to avoid something, or the other way around, our gut's telling us to do something. If we have all the appropriate information, then our gut instinct is probably a pretty good thing to go on. But sometimes we're missing information, or we have a piece of information that we think is correct. We think it's right. So our body, our mind thinks that we have a piece of information that is correct, which might happen to be completely false or bad information. Most of the time just because it's accidental, sometimes even because somebody has tricked us and purposely given us bad information. And therefore our gut is not reliable in that particular situation because it's acting on poor information. And so if you are in a certain situation, a lot of times the best thing to do is, if it's the consequences are great, meaning something really, particularly if something really bad will happen, if you're wrong, then it's good just to step away and to avoid the whole situation. There's always another, like sometimes the saying, there's always another train coming, meaning that if you miss one opportunity or something along those lines, another one will come along, as long as you're, as long as as long as you believe in yourself and believe in what you're doing. But we also don't want to avoid and miss opportunities. We shouldn't always just be completely scared that something not perfect is going to happen, or we're going to miss out. So we don't want to get too extreme in either direction. But if something really, really severe is going to happen, then we need to go back and double check our facts that our gut is basing its signals on, and confirm that our analytical brain and our gut are in alignment. I love you.